Everybody hates English, and I know why. Because I'm the professional at English. I'm really good at playing English. I got to like Conk 4 or Conk 5 with it back in the days. Nowadays it's a bit rusty, but still I know how to play with it and I know how to counter it. And we will look at like 1, 2 or 3 games and look in specific cases how to play against play styles of English. First game that we are going to look at is French versus English. In reality, a good matchup for French, but you cannot afford to make a lot of mistakes. I played the usual opening for English like I did in 90% of the games, 7 on foot, 4 on gold, then wood. Now his first mistake, scouting pattern. We both went to the middle, saw each other and then went our separate ways. Everything good for now. I scouted his whole side of the map and I thought he scouted my whole side of the map, until I found sheep right in a corner of the map. With scouting, you need to go greedy, and by greedy I mean scout every single sheep on the enemy side of the map. I would say it a bit differently. Scout greedy if you know you are not following enemy scout, and then you need to scout his base, and now I can see that okay, he's making School of Cavalry, so you know my TC timing needs to be on point. But what he should do over here, or what you should do with the Kaftsif against 2TC English, it's really not that hard. You have only 2 correct choices. A. Boom like a madman, and B. Kill me as fast as you can. Both of them are very great choices, just don't try go something like triple TC with no army to Castle Age because you think you have time. You don't. If you will go with the boom approach, go ahead, it's a very good approach against 2TC English, but you need to go Feudal Age Army. Late Feudal Age Army, you are not gonna kill me with it, definitely no. I'm gonna be safe under the White Tower, but that's not the point over here. You are securing map, you are going on deer camps, you are taking a boar, you can take my deer camps with a professional scouts, you can wall me in, you can do million things. Just don't try to rush me to Castle Age. It's not gonna work. I'm not spending any resources on the units. Don't try to rush me to the Castle Age. Now he is pushing from the start of the Feudal Age, which is definitely not a bad approach or a bad idea by any means. You just really need to know timings, and you need to know them really well. That's the problem with it. And let's say the king basically gives you not free next TC, but low risk next TC. He needs at least 2 knights to fight it, because of I can just go back, heal it up and then start trading again. And his best approach is professional scouts. Will he go for professional scouts? I don't know. But he has 4 deer camps on the map that are free for him, basically free. He can take it, and like he's taking one of my villagers. But he's not taking it this game. I don't know why, but he should have. And right now I have full farm eco setup. Around 11 minutes in, I'm clicking up to the Castle Age with the White Tower, and right here, right now, I should have lost the game. You may ask, like, why I should have lost the game over here? Like, what's happening? It's easily said. He have at this point like 10 knights plus some archers. If he would just dive my TC and knew the timing for the White Tower, I'm dead over here. Or if he would just scout it. So keep scouting at all costs. You need to know when I'm aging up, what I'm doing, when I'm doing it. He decided to play passively, and that basically costed him a game. From this point on, it was just total stomp, nothing else to do for him. He have some Feudal Age army, but right when he cannot dive under White Tower, I will just make some crossbows, make some knights, make some men-at-arms, and the game is over. Literally nothing he can do about it right now. He's 1 TC and I am on 2 for past 6 minutes. Good luck, have fun winning against that big of a economical advantage. I fought him a bit, I won a game, GG. Now what I want to focus on it's Abbasid versus English. Matchup that was in the previous patches very favorable for English. Nowadays I would say it's it's even or better for Abbasid because of the buffs. If anybody here disagrees with Abbasid being OP, here is a small screenshot, and if you think I should be able to beat this player, you don't know what you are talking about. Let's keep going. So, what you should look for when you are playing Abbasid against English, it's really simple. Feudal Age Landmark will tell you in a 90% what he will do. If it's Abbey of the Kings, it will be either Fast Castle, which is dogshit, because your Castle Age units are doing literally nothing to the Camel Rider, to the Camel Archers, and combination of the Camel Archer Light Cavalry will kill you in the 90% of the times. You can go Man-at-Arms, Knights, whatever you want, it will kill you. So you cannot go for the Fast Castle, or you can try to do 2TC, Abbey plus 2TC, but that's dogshit because he will go for triple or 4 TCs and he will just outboom you and game is over. So what else you have left? You have Council Hall, and you can try to do Council Hall with few longbows, like 2 or 3 longbows just to force tower or just to force stables from him. That works against Ayyubids, not against Abbasid. Very different. Doesn't work against Abbasid. Abbasid wants to stay in the feud longer, so it's not gonna work in this way of delaying him Castle Age. He doesn't care. What he cares about is Feudal Age All-In, which I went in this game. Let's stop yapping and start playing. I reached Feudal and started spamming longbows to his gold. I think Abba can win this basically anytime. This matchup is very playable for Abbasid, but this special case, when he got 3 golds right next to each other, Feudal Age All-In can work out pretty well. So what should be his response to my Feudal Age All-In? He isn't on gold and he aged up with the echoing, so I know he's making second TC. Now I scouted second TC and I know, oh shit, he got second TC over here, let's come there with the longbowman, and his placement is wrong. Why is his placement wrong? Because of my longbows have a shit ton of range and I can basically kill every single villager on the berry patch if I will micro it right. So where should TC been placed? He should have placed it basically in front of the berry patch. That would be it. It's that simple. Now I made 2 new rams, started pushing, and was forced to let them die because of lack of army. That was definitely my fault. Here, if he will play it correctly, he definitely should win the game, but it's really hard to play this game correctly. So I ended up making few Men-at-Arms and started pushing on his gold mine, but before that I made 1 ram, destroyed the tower and killed 2 villagers in the process. He tried to kill my reinforcements, but I microed it correctly and he ended up not doing anything. I managed to snipe 1 or 2 vills on woodline before he intercepted me with his army, and I was forced to go back a bit. Another thing that's going for me in this match is that I have full control of his 2 deer packs, which if I really want to I can take with the professional scouts, but I have farms, I'm English, but he is on his last berry patch, so soon enough he will be forced to go on the farms as well. Right now we are fighting, but like I'm fine, this is nothing that's worrying me. We are evenly trading. I got raided at home a bit, but I'm fine. I started to push from his House of Wisdom. Idea was that I will kill it, then I will age up, and I will have 2 or 3 minutes Castle Age advantage because he needs to repair it and then click up, age up and wait 2.5 minutes for, you know. So, but he wanted to start fight a little bit earlier, so we did start it, and even though he got a little bit more archers than me, I have 8 Men-at-Arms and they are with upgrades, they can tank basically forever. Eventually we ended up trading pretty evenly, but his House of Learning failed, so I aged up and game was over. From that point on, game was over. I have the tech advantage, he is nowhere near aging up, I just pushed in and basically killed him. Simply said, I won on map control. Nearly from the start of the game, he was missing 3 golds, 1 berry patch and 2 deer packs. That's a lot of food and a lot of gold. So I forced him to go for farms, and from that point on it was just GG. Okay, now we are ending. I have way more footage to talk about right now, but I don't want to spend time on it because I'm cooking something in the background with the jiggly, and that gets the priority right now. So if you want to know any specific matchups for English, just let me know down in the comments, and I will get to that right when we cook something up with jiggly. In the meantime, good luck, have fun, and see you next time.